said, and rightfully so. I said, you have been, and he said, Sharp, I ain't got no heart in no hate in my heart for anybody. Jewish people, white people, and nobody. I said, but you have to understand. I say, you're very prominent on social media. You're Black Lives Matter, and you're preaching, and you're protesting. I said, you have to understand, D-Jack, there are a lot of people that's skeptical of the movement, and they will do anything they possibly can to discredit you. Don't you discredit yourself by tweeting this. If we're all in this one love, we love everybody, we want everybody to be treated equal, you have to be mindful of what you're disseminating on your social media. You have to be careful of what you're saying. I say, that's it. I say, you need to provide context. But even with context, let him be. There's nothing good can come of that. And that just goes to show, and I think this is a learning lesson from him. Skip, I really do believe he was trying to say, blacks, we're powerful. Even Killer Mike says we have $1 trillion in spending capital. If we were to spend in our communities, they would listen more. But because our dollar is spent so many different places, they don't value our voices. They don't value our ideas. Kind of like what I don't even know, I don't even think the quote was really attributed to Hitler. Somehow it got tagged to him. But Skip, he, without seeing him, I believe because Skip, his owner, Mr. Lurie, is Jewish. Howie Roseman, the general manager, is Jewish. And he's like, Sharp, Howie brought me back. Mr. Lurie brought me back. I got no hatred towards them. What I said, I didn't, as you mentioned, I didn't provide proper context, and I didn't properly express what I was trying to say. And he said, I'm sorry for that. He said, I apologize, and if I need to apologize again, I will. He said, but I was wrong for disseminating that without providing, as you used the term, context. And so, Skip, that's how we left it. I said, bro, just be careful. Just be mindful. When you retweet something, you co-signed it. You saying, I agree with what's being said in this statement without providing context. I say, context is everything. That's why President Trump caught so much flack for retweeting what they said, that white power, because basically you co-signed it.
Correct.
You got to provide context, Skip, especially in a time like this, because people, they're canceling people, and we know what that means. So, D-Jack, be careful.
Okay, I appreciate you reached out. I appreciate he reached back.
Yep.
I've spent some time around DeSean Jackson. I've had a couple of good conversations with DeSean Jackson over the years.
Yep.
So I feel like I have some feel for him, maybe not the feel that you have for him. I believe he was contrite in his apologies, which went on all day long yesterday. I appreciate that. So I look back at the DeSean Jackson I've known, and he's been around.